Welcome to the Chewn podcast, where real topics are discussed by fake individuals with fake opinions. Even if it's the host or the guest, don't take them seriously. And if you do get offended, guess what? Shit happens. Leave it below in the comment section. Let's roll. Bow. Let's go. What's going on, people? Good morning to you. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're going to have a great weekend. Whatever the case may be, you are with Chewing the Fat podcast, and we are here to get it in on some topics that are happening about the nation. I'm here with my brother Dan DeVille. I'm Jay for real. You see, he got his coffee in his hand. He said he's working hard to be a good citizen this morning. I myself am working hard to be a good citizen too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get this thing popping, man. So, brother Dan DeVille.
My brother.
We have a few things turned about, and this is typical for news outlets to make us look like we are the villains, we are the savages. And brother Dan DeVille has brought this to my attention that in Cincinnati, not only are contract negotiations fluster and a bunch of bullshit going on, but evidently the community at whole is up in a roar, and there's a brawl that has taken place. So I do have the video clip. We're going to talk to this. Then we're going to walk it out. We got several other topics that you can check below in the comment section. You can check below in the descriptions, and you can just, filter through. So we got this video clip. Let's bring it up. And here we go right here. Go ahead and bring us up live. Let this shit pop in. Here we go.
To watch, I got to warn you, in Cincinnati. This man was beaten in the street in Cincinnati over the weekend. The police say 5 suspects are facing charges. They're asking others to turn themselves in.
Now, of course, nation, full clip takes a lot of space. You can do your research on it, but here we got a man being beaten in the street.
Beat his motherfucking ass.
We got 5 people facing charges. But what I need to know from the nation is why the news outlets aren't doing their most job, their
tell the whole story
and playing this video clip. Bow.
Yeah. You thought it was sweet, didn't you?
You thought it was sweet.
You thought it was sweet, Jack. Trump got y'all fucked up in the game. Trump got y'all wrong, Jack. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell them, our nation, I will tell you. I will tell you. Ain't nobody above ass whipping. Ain't nobody above ass whipping. Them blackfish rain down pain, terror, and mayhem on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit go back to how mama teach you. Don't start nothing with nobody, but if some bitch put his hands on you, break it off.
Break it off. There you go. Don't start nothing you can't finish either. And I'm going to tell you, I tell my kids all the time, and I tell people all the time, and this is not only relative in defending yourself or in physical altercations. This is just relative in life. For every force applied, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Balance.
But when it comes balance, and we talked about this on the podcast when we're talking about to Dr. Bridges. Baba Ifasolo is bad manners. If somebody hits you, it's bad manners in the Yoruba culture not to hit them back. There has to be balance. In this portion right here, if you push somebody and you get your ass smacked, it is what it is.
You shouldn't have did it.
You shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have put his hands. He assaulted that man first.
Yeah, you keep your goddamn hand to yourself.
He got his ass beat. And that's exactly what should have happened. And now the white community, especially Fox News and this lady talking about it's disturbing, play the full clip.
Play the whole
thing. Don't just act like a bunch of black people jumped on this white innocent man and this white woman gets hit. No, show the full clip.
Selling a fake narrative.
Selling a fake narrative, and you racist bigot motherfuckers out there are buying it.
Glad he got his ass stomped out.
You can't do that. Everybody has to be, community has to work together. We have to hold each other accountable. We can't try to make one side look horrible, make the other side look good, and the next thing you know, we have this narrative of just discrimination and racist hate, when really it is a human being assaulted another human being and they reacted.
And he wasn't ready for what was coming to him. He thought this shit that Trump and them doing out here, it got him hype, and he got on that damn alcohol, and you thought you were going to go out there and pick on black folks, and you thought we were going to tuck our head and say, oh, Master Boss, I'm sorry. No, it's ass whooping, come with it.
Ass whooping central. So yeah, you can't, I don't know what you
make me, man. Yeah.
You can't go out here and conduct yourself like, and really they just feeling emboldened by so many leaders such as Orange Donald Trump's ass.
He's
making
an idiot.
You feel like you could just go out here and do and say what you want to say. You might do that, but the consequences.
Those are consequences, brother. And I hate the fact that these brothers and sisters have to go through the whole court process behind this.
Right.
You know, however, once the evidence is out there, you know, and the whole video is shown, this is America.
Yes.
I can say whatever I want to say. Anybody can say whatever they want to say. But when you put your hands on somebody, you open up a door for what come with it. Now it's turned into a physical confrontation. You know, it can go one or two ways. You know, it can go, okay, well, hey, turn the other cheek and go call the police.
Right.
You know, but that's at the discretion of the person that was assaulted.
I'm trying
Understand
to
this. There was not outrage in Florida with all these stand your ground murders when they were Caucasian individuals that so-called stood their ground, and they weren't physically assaulted.
Right.
They stood their ground and shot and killed
teenagers listening to music.
Teenagers, children. You understand?
Children
there was no outrage
and candy
about this.
from the gas station.
Right. There was no outrage about this. You understand? So it ain't no outrage for me about the ass whooping that they wore. And understand this, y'all YNs out there, this where y'all come in at. You understand? Y'all want to play the YN role. Hey, young brothers, I may not agree with it, but guess what? This where y'all come in at. Y'all want to raise hell and raise havoc? Raise hell and raise havoc on these racist individuals that's coming around putting their hands on women, putting their hands on children, innocent people.
Right.
This where y'all YNs come in at.
Right.
You know, this your job for the community.
Right. And you know what, bro? That's a good. You know what? I got this question all the time.
Right.
Where in the fuck are y'all in this situation? It really baffles
terrorizing
me
us.
that you're terrorizing your own. You're willing to do all this and you hype back, got your chest out, but I mean, why is that energy not? I mean, why the hell is George Zimmerman still walking around this motherfucker? But yeah, you got somebody that you feel might have cheated you for $50 and you willing to put a bullet in them, but you got George Zimmerman walking around here and why don't y'all put this supposed organization unified front to doing things like this, combating the bullshit that comes in? Because evidently you willing to crash out. Why don't you crash out for something that's really meaningful?
Right.
That baffles me, and I gotta challenge y'all because it really looks stupid to me. It really looks stupid, ignorant, and wasteful. You know, you willing to look at me, steal my shit, willing to damn kill or try to damn front me down, but then you got these motherfuckers walking around and you ain't doing a damn thing. That shit look weak as hell to me, man. It look weak as hell to me.
Super
real.
Super weak. You know, so this go, you know, in the words of the brother Dr. Umar, 1,000 lashes to the, to the YNs that don't crash out, you know, on the races,
for a purpose,
you know, and 1,000,000 lashes to the racists.
Damn right. We got 1,000,000 lashes, and we got a lot of people. Matt, talking about crashing out. Let's go ahead and get into a brother who crashed out. And at first, when I saw it, brother, I said, is he serious? But then I thought about it. I gotta put it in perspective. Okay. I'm not a gamer. I'm a person that builds cars. I like cars, and I gotta think about if my significant other went out there to a car I've been building for the last, couple. You know, I've been building on this car over years and tore it down and built it back, and ruined it, beat it in, ruined it. I would crash out too. So what we got right here is somebody crashing out over a significant other doing something very heinous and ridiculous to him.
Okay.
I'm done with you.
Hey, man. Hey, brothers.
Man,
hey, so when I saw it, I looked like you. I want to know why you look like that. Tell me why you look like that, Brother Dan DeVille.
Man, first off, I want to know who recording this.
I think they got one of the Ring home cameras in there because it's facing the back door.
Right.
And it looks like a back door, so I think that's a Ring camera facing that back door if anybody came in there.
That's fair. That's fair enough. That's the Ring camera doing it. Okay? He tearing up his own stuff over something that she tore up. So we got a whole house that's gonna have to be fucking remodeled.
Right.
You know, over 2K. Well, I'll be damned. I mean, brother, but if she always doing it, brother, why you hanging around?
That's a very good point.
And if she's providing, you obviously hanging around because what she provides is worth it. So, my brother, here's a situation that you must step up and look in the mirror and ask yourself, as Michael Jackson say, the man in the motherfucking mirror. You know, do you want to stay with this?
Yeah.
You want to stay tearing up shit and fixing and buying shit and crying and all that, my brother?
Right.
You know, or move on, man. Go find you a girl that like video games just as much as you do.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel that. And I felt the very same way, and I did some digging. And then I realized this brother is making financial revenue from what she deleted. $400,000 is the value of commodity that he had accumulated and is making $100,000 or so from gaming. So he is a gamer that is actually making money from this. And what she did was she deleted his platform in which he makes his money from after an argument. So much so to the point that this individual, the company, went to try and recover his platform so that he could get his earnings back.
Right.
Yeah. So $100,000, I'm probably gonna be mad too.
Here go the thing about it, brother.
Yeah.
He know what type of woman
Definitely,
he got, man.
Definitely.
You know, this ain't the first time
He said it.
Something like this.
He said it. He
Right.
said it.
And
You always doing shit like
always.
this. You gotta leave him, man. If anybody make y'all act like this, you gotta bounce.
Man, bust a move, brother.
Bust a move.
It's and the second thing is, you don't have passcode on your computer, young man, that you play these video games on.
Man, you know these women be.
Well, I mean, listen though, brother. Listen, man. Well, one thing about it that we know, no matter how much money you make, she ain't gonna take you too serious playing video games all day.
Oh,
You get your ass out there and work on some cars.
Right.
Change some light fixtures or some
right.
shit.
You looked at different. True. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's just a level of respect come along with it.
True. She's still looking at you like you might be one of the kids. You still in kind of like a kid perspective there. That is very true, bro.
You a big ass teenager.
Big ass teenager.
You know, that's it.
You could make $1 million from that shit, and I still believe unless that woman is a gamer, certified gamer herself, a natural woman who is within the community or within the system is going to look at you like, I know, but I mean, even when she sit down with her girls and talk about this, like, hey, girl, what your man doing? Oh, he playing 2K.
He play Xbox.
What? She got to explain this shit. She got to go through a whole explanation of why you playing 2K and Xbox 8 to 20 hours a damn day. You think, how many times you think she gonna explain that shit to the point where she be like, man, fuck this. Like, yo, you gonna have to do something else. I'm getting tired of trying to explain that you a gamer and everybody asks me like, you with a motherfucker who just played video games? She gotta be in that just as much as you. And I'm not saying anything's wrong because all times is a way to make money. So
you gotta get it how you live.
You gotta get it how you live. But like Dan DeVille said, you need to find somebody who aligns with your values and your way of life. And this chick definitely doesn't.
Obviously
doesn't.
You know, you get your ass out there and you find you somebody that love you like Karuchi love Coach Prime.
There you go. You go.
You get your ass
like
out
Gucci,
there and
like
do that.
Gucci woman love him.
Yeah, like Gucci woman Keisha Kiara love Gucci.
Right.
And you know, this shit you doing, you know what you like don't like you, obviously.
True.
You know,
She might like some of the things that you are able to produce or y'all able to accumulate together, but in essence, hey, I'm gonna just tell you, man, when shit break around that house, she gonna be wondering, well, fuck, you always on that video game. You can't fix this shit.
She gonna call Rico ass. You know what I'm saying? Rico ain't gonna come through, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he gonna lay some pipe and fix some things. I'm trying to tell you. He gonna fix a whole bunch of broke things.
My grandfather always told me, either you better be able to fix it or pay to get it fixed.
That's it, Jack.
I'm trying to, and while motherfuckers there fixing it, you need to have enough to know about, is this shit correct? Like, are you doing your job? You feel
That's
me?
it.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. They motherfuckers gonna have to learn, man. And so, we'll move on to the next topic. Like, I think Dan DeVille gave you some of the best advice you can get, brother. You need to find you somebody else, man.
Yeah, brother.
Find you somebody else. I mean, look like you got a pretty decent, nice place. For sure.
Yeah. Like
and
and
evidently, I want to point out something else. I saw a high chair in the corner by that back door. So evidently, y'all, either she got a kid or y'all got a kid together. Either way, y'all got a kid together. Either you had a kid with her or y'all got a kid that's involved in this relationship. And I'm not sure you need to have a kid involved in a relationship that's going to continuously see this type of shit or hear this type of shit.
Yeah, that's probably a kid from somebody else, man.
Yeah, maybe right. And that motherfucker's laughing at you too. Like,
right.
Man, with them fucking, this motherfucker playing video games all day, man.
You know that.
Hey, I guess you got my kid at a permanent daycare. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, that's a trapping Johnny baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Trap boy Johnny baby.
Trap boy Johnny, for sure.
Yeah, he waiting to get out the penitentiary.
He is.
With his felonious ass.
Man, talking about, man, let's talk about women. Let's move in and talk about Jess Hilarious. Big shout out to Jess Hilarious, man. Listen, Jess Hilarious ain't she giving motherfuckers a smoke right now, and she ain't backing down. And Black Queen, don't back down. Stay where you at. So basically, man, they had somebody come up to the radio station, a social media content creator named Neon.
That little weird boy.
Were they ever?
No.
Okay.
I love everyone. I'm all about the people.
How old were you in that video?
Like 18?
18 probably.
Damn, 2 years ago.
It feels like so much longer. Like before then, I didn't like go deal.
So this, if you don't know, Nation, Neon requests to go to the Breakfast Club, and of course, being a content creator at a certain level, you have a certain amount of followers. That's gonna gain you access to certain places, because even if they don't dig your content that they look at right off, they're digging your audience and your viewers, because that's somebody that's a certain amount of eyeballs that they may not have engaged that they can then get engaged. So of course he gets his way up there. The problem is Jess Hilarious did her research. This motherfucker wants her to apologize. She's not apologizing. And what he wants her to apologize for is basically calling him out on the carpet for shit he actually did. So here's just some of the clips of Neon prior to. Now remember, 2 years ago, he said 18. You true, 18, you're an adult. To us as parents, you still kid, you still learning your way. But you damn sure old enough to know what the fuck you doing. So this is what Neon was doing 2 years ago.
Fucker, and it ain't gonna happen.
I hate you black people. I will whip you. And bitch, stupid whore, dumbass black monkey tree, suck my dick, bitch. No one fun of people that lost their lives on 9/11. Deadass, you dumb black tree. I don't know what motherfuckers think this is, bro, but this is not Section 8, bro. This is not Section 8. This is not the hood. I'm not trying to be weird, but this is not that, bro. This is not a place where motherfuckers who usually sleep next to cockroaches can sleep in a nice house in the hills, bro. Like, what's your least favorite race?
Yeah, bro, let me go ahead and just say this to you, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me go ahead and just keep it real with you.
Go ahead.
All right, Nation. Again, this is America. This is America. Yeah, you know, rights is rights, and you got some of those. You know, some of my brothers and sisters that they gonna wake up a little bit later. You know, everybody don't get up and move at the same time. Some got to lead. You know, some got to bring up the rear. You know, some gonna be middle of the pack. This is a climate that we in right now that anybody can get it. You know, so understand. You racists, is y'all spewing it out there? It's some of us that's got the intelligence. It's some of us that's got the physical. You know, it's some of us that got the spiritual. You know, and you put it out there, we gonna put our God and our ancestors and our people on your motherfucking ass. You understand? All that turning the other cheek and shit. Jesus did that, man. Jesus ain't tell me to turn a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But your lights off.
Oh man,
that's
power
all.
bills are up.
You know,
power bills up. This is what happens when I'm gonna tell you this dynamic from this young asshole right here.
Right,
is the similar dynamic that white supremacists and racists have been using forever, and that is KKK wore white sheets. while doing something you were so proud of. You didn't want your face to be seen because you didn't want to be associated with, be found out in community. Like, oh, that's his motherfucking ass right there. It always goes this way. And then when y'all get called to the carpet, especially in real time, because you motherfuckers tend to be quarterly warriors all the time. Quarterly warriors to the death. But then when you are in public, when you actually see it, oh, you real kind of withdrawn. Oh, no, I love everybody. No, hold on. Let me show you what you said. Let me show you what you said. So why'd you say that? And you want to try to excuse it away? No, listen, you got to come outside at some point in time. Somebody's going to recognize you. And Just Hilarious saw your ass for who you were. And instead of letting you come up there and parade your so-called mask to the world and try to seem like she called your ass out, put you on Front Street, and now you looking crazy. Now you looking crazy, but your followers, like they said, these your followers, but guess this is what's funny to me. You run around calling black people monkey, calling them nigger, talking about black whores, talking about black this, and bro, your cameraman and your security guard are black. Why you hiring black people if they so bad? You know, because that's the slave mentality, right? I hate you, but you can crop my fields. I hate you, but you can fix my food. I hate you, but you know what? I can cut your skin off your body and use it for shoes. Dude, you ain't getting off that shit. You ain't getting out of that. You ain't getting out of that, bro. I matter of fact, I call you out, Neon. Why don't you come on this platform? We do an interview and hear everything you got to say, because you got your ass ran up out of there. Bro, you was sipping on that can and wasn't even no drinking that can. That's how nervous you were. Why don't you come on? And, you know, I will say this. Dan DeVille, I have already made a call to Salt and Honey.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't want to respond.
Nothing.
I may call it. It's just funny how often I've called out people that are in these positions and then they never want to try to come on and have a conversation.
No.
Never want to try to come. Never want to face the music.
No, because they want to talk when it's somebody of color that they can play with.
Facts.
You know,
good point. Very good point.
The question is the question. The answer is the answer. And you know, that little funny looking some bitch said what he said, and the only thing that matters is that you said what you said. Little neon fuck. Stand on it.
Stand on it. I respect you more.
If you said it, so if that's the way you feel, you little shit, just say, hey, this how I feel, and I don't give a damn what you blacks think. Do something.
Thank you.
You know? Now,
right.
If you don't feel that way, then come on, man. Don't play us that we stupid and say, oh, well, no, that ain't it. Motherfucker, we seen that's it. Because that was you, wasn't?
That was you.
That was you?
That was you on camera.
You know, so if you had a change of heart, just say that. You know,
right.
and if you hadn't, fine. So be it. You know, be who you are. I had no idea who you fucking was anyway.
True.
You know, you the weird type of Epstein kind.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, you an Epstein kind of boy.
I think this is also I take this as an offensive thing as well for myself, because you got people like us, and when I say people, I mean people of all race, colors, creeds, deeds, cultures. You got people like us that are literally, we might say some things that people are not comfortable with, but we stand on it. This is where we stand. I mean, you heard the disclaimer before you even came into this podcast. This is where we stand. We got people that are in our comment section calling us racist. Really, first of all, I don't know where you got your historical information from, but I'm just going to tell you, as a black man, I can't be racist. You cannot point out a time in history where I myself or probably anybody in my lineage has oppressed a group of people due to the color of their skin, put them in fields, raped, killed, murdered, sodomized, any of that in a systematic way. I'm not going to be racist. You know, I can't be racist. I could be mad at the shit you did and I could take these out and be, I'm not racist. So I got all the people in the comment section are saying that's totally ridiculous. But they have to do better with giving opportunities to content creators, regardless of their color, regardless of their sex, an opportunity if you are really producing content that literally could be beneficial to the community, beneficial as perspective, different conversations and different ideas in different ways, instead of you invited some dumbass up there on your platform, who still benefited. Although this interview didn't go as he planned and probably went sour in his eyes, he still benefited from that. You just helped him. If he had 1 million followers, you just probably gave him 20,000 or more based on that. I'm just telling you, y'all got to do a better job with trying to help promote other people who do content creation, except for people like that just based on numbers. Quantity is not quality, and he's not quality.
Man.
So that's what I got to say on that, for sure. For sure on that. And I'm going to tell you what else is not quality. What's not quality is the shit. Now, this is where I know y'all say, Caitlin Clark, y'all give Caitlin Clark a lot of flack. I'm going to just tell you like this. We are the reaction to the bullshit that y'all are putting out there. We're not going to let the shit slide. Right. And for everything y'all want to put out there on Angel Reese and other black women in the WNBA, I just bring you facts. And you don't like it, but they facts that we bring. We bring you facts. We're not making up shit. So you mad at facts. That is what it is. A lot of y'all are sitting up here condoning people just bringing up propaganda and straw man arguments. Now, what I don't like that is happening to Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige, which was balling this week, she was balling her ass off, is that now that women are mandating or standing up for the fact that they are not being paid, that they feel equally according to what they believe the WNBA should be making, right? So they wear these shirts during the All-Star that said, pay me what you owe me. I'm with it. If the organization itself is getting enough revenue to the point where they can reasonably play high-profile players and players more money within a reason, because you got to stay in business. Y'all also have to understand that WNBA has to be able to stay in business. You have to judge what you want according to who's gravitating you or putting money into the organization you're part of. That's like me and Dan DeVille. If we here talking about, man, we need $50,000 from this podcast, brother, we ain't got $50,000 to share. We asking for something that's not there. So you don't want to ask for something that's not there. But what I don't like is now that they ask for the money, pay me what you owe, people are starting to come out with all types of shit about the WNBA and doing reckless things. So we had this happen at a WNBA game, bro, which is totally disrespectful to me.
No room for any of that type of activity.
Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh, okay.
Y'all throwing dildos on the court at WNBA game. Y'all think that shit cool. Y'all throwing dildos on the court. Now y'all walking around trying to clip up everything, and it's oddly funny that y'all clip up Angel Reese to say the WNBA want money, but this how y'all playing. Y'all not clipping up Caitlin Clark, so I'll get to y'all motherfuckers on that shit. But now y'all trying to throw all this shit to try to demean these women because they financially want to be paid what they should probably be paid within respect. So where you at on that, Dan DeVille?
Hey, brother, I'm glad you brought this up right here. Last night, did you see that the presidential address about additional bills and things that he signed?
I did not.
Right.
I watched the Hall of Fame
and the press conference. Right.
Charges,
man,
shit out the line.
Man,
but that's
warm out, man. I'm watching it now.
Okay.
He got a bunch of athletes up there and all these things. Talking about the different sports or whatnot. These athletes sat there as he said, you know what, and I want them to bring back the Washington Reds.
Oh, man.
The Cincinnati Reds, because my people want to see it. And I sat there and watched it, and I cringed so hard when I watched it last night because everybody stood there and just took it. As he said that. Any sports right now, brother, if y'all don't sit down and just say, fuck it, no, I ain't playing nothing. Because that was, again, the cherry on top to say, run, nigga, run.
Right.
Jump high, nigga, jump high.
Right.
Red man, run, red man, jump high, red man, jump high, red man. That was some of the most racist and disrespectful,
entitled bullshit
thing that I have ever heard, out of a president's mouth, and they just continue to let him keep going. And I'm watching, and your boy Triple H from WWE, he's standing back there behind him. Other players, they just sitting there smiling. As this is going on. So my question, nation, national women's athletes, male athletes, what's the stance at this point? Because your owners are buddies with this guy.
Facts.
You understand? So for what they doing with the women in the WNBA, I don't see much leverage that the young ladies have, based on this climate.
True.
Man, that was some of the most disrespectful.
Yeah, and did you hear the ultimatum that he gave the Washington Commanders?
Tell me about it.
Basically, bro, he had told them, and my brother Dan DeVille's more clued in the more recent, but previously, before that, he had told them that we'll see how easy it is for you to get approved for the funds for your new stadium if the name's not changed. That's crazy. What fucking president involves himself in sports to that degree that you're going to threaten an organization that if you don't change your name back to this controversial name, which definitely is racist. All right. Now I understand that now you supposedly have the family whose image of one of their descendants or one of their members of the family is depicted on that helmet. The bringing the image back is not the problem. You can have the image of their ancestor there without the name. That's just a fact. You don't have to have the Redskins name to have the image of the individual who they photographed of that. That those two don't have to be synonymous with each other. So that's crazy. And for the family being out here, if you're willing to do that, it's just a little bit of a clout chase to me. If you're willing to go underneath a disrespectful term just to have your family's name still or image on the NFL helmet so you can talk about it, is that shit really worth it? Is that it's just kind of like playing into the you still the house nigga type shit? That's kind of how that shit plays to me.
Brother, that's like people walking around with these goddamn crosses on talking about they love Jesus.
Or burning me in your front yard.
Stupid motherfuckers, man. Right. How you gonna love Jesus and then you walking around with the same damn thing
like he was murdered on,
man. Come on, man.
Facts,
that's
bro.
like
facts.
Man.
That's a conversation we gonna have with somebody. Matter of fact, what, bro? I got the perfect person.
Let's do it.
To have that conversation with and bring up some of these religious Christianity values and religious values with, and he's a brother, and he's not well known, but he is well informed and definitely open. He can have a two-way conversation without being so shut out about anything you say about the Bible. I'm like, no. He's very good. I'm gonna make sure. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make. Let me see if I can reach out to him right now because I know I talked about him. See if he might be interested to do something, man. Because he's a very busy man. Sometimes he don't answer the phone, but I'm gonna see if he'll pick up this time.
But that's a good thing. The brother busy,
because he out there trying to support his family.
Ain't got nothing going on. Shit, you don't want to talk to them.
Right, he out here trying to support his family and stuff. So I need to make sure see if we can get on the time
a good, solid citizen.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Good brother. Hey, man, I'm telling you, he definitely will. He does a lot in the community. He does food drives. Always, he did a thing when we went downtown, handed out clothes. He was there with us then. So we'll see. Usually Kevin don't answer, but then he'll end up calling me back. But I'm definitely gonna try to reach out and get him.
Yeah. I remember Kev. I remember Kev.
Okay. Right. Stand up, dude. He brought his daughters out with him too because he wanted them to see how things were going, so they could appreciate what you have at home. Because it's people out here that got way less, and he wanted them to have that perspective in life that. You need to be thankful and appreciative of the way that you're living. You could always do better, but baby, I want y'all to see this so you can understand that it's people out here really hurting. So y'all waste at home. These people out here need it. So yeah, Kev definitely out there. So man, we'll try to get him on, have that conversation for sure. But Nation, there's a lot going on, and I'm gonna tell you, this is the first time actually. So big shout out. This is the first time we got a full episode with all segments in here for you. And we're going to try, it just takes us some time to get up and running. We got to take part by part. So big shout out to us for putting out a full episode all together. And we're going to do more of that. We're still going to do the other format as well, but we're going to try to have more episodes where it's full. So this is actually our second time because we had the podcast with Dr. Baba Ifasolo. That was a full episode you all got to see. And big shout out for all the feedback on that. And here's another one. And we're just going to keep growing. And y'all keep commenting. Y'all keep sharing. Even the hate, hey, y'all do what y'all want to do. But if you hate us, leave us a comment below and tell us why you hate us. So
that's real. I mean, this is America, and this is what it's all about. The conversation. And again, no man is infallible. Nope. Nobody knows everything.
Nope.
So that's the whole reason about sparking the conversation. True. And again, we're speaking from our personal experience and for our community.
Right.
You understand? Not saying somebody's better than the other. It's a balance.
True.
You understand? When we wrong, we call ours out. You know, when y'all
That's a
wrong,
fact.
oftentimes y'all don't call y'all's out, but we gonna call it.
We gonna call
it. And when I was right, saying we gonna applaud ours for being right. You know, and when y'all do right, we gonna applaud y'all for doing the right thing. You know, that's a big goal that we have, is just trying to be better, man. This is maintenance guy here, man. Come
with that being said, the doorbell rang, Chewn the Fat podcast. We out.
Hey, we out, good people. Chew it.